Hello, everyone. This is Kelly Beard of KarmicTools.com, and this is your weekly forecast for May 7th to 13th of 2023. So our quote for the week says, upgrade your inner operating system and shift how you live, love, and lead. Ashe. I love this picture. It's hard to see, but there's a little human at the top of that hill on the left. This is what happens when we upgrade the operating system. We are allowed to glimpse a perspective that wasn't even possible before now. So I like that. Meantime, the update on Olokun Rising 2023 is that as Mercury retrograde would have it, I did not go to Oakland for this year's Olokun Rising. I will be doing what I can from here as a solo mermaid. This is a whole week of honoring the waters of the world by doing ritual, ceremony, and various educational events to bring awareness to the health and evolution of water on this planet. This year, it has been extended to 7 days, May 5th to the 12th, this week. If you are in the Oakland area and want to join us live, reach out directly. Otherwise, we are encouraging those of you who feel a deep kinship with water and have your own circles or communities to be what we are calling harbor masters and take your group to the natural waters that you have access to and do a ritual or ceremony of gratitude as a group. Together, we are raising awareness and energy worldwide. When two or more gather, that awareness and energy is amplified exponentially. If you want to do it alone, we're calling you all the mermaids and mermen, who will also be joining us from around the world to make their own offerings of reverence and gratitude to the waters of the world. The following is our schedule. Please feel free to join us energetically from wherever you are. These are global prayers and worldwide ceremonies which will be performed during this week. Each year it spreads further around the globe, and every year we will get more organized for the live in-person activities as well as the remote participation activities. But know that we are together in spirit with united hearts and intentions for respecting and honoring our life-sustaining waters of the world. Ashe-o! So here's what I've laid out so far. Friday, May 5th, Ancestor Reverence. This forecast is getting posted on the 4th. Saturday, May 6th is Sing, Dance, and Dispel Evil for the women only. We're going to sing and dance and chant and drum and do all kinds of things. Sunday, May 7th is the Journey to Salt or Sweetwater and Commune. You can do that on your own or as a group, whatever works for you. On Monday, May 8th, we're going to feed the Agun sticks, which are our ancestor sticks. We pound to call them forth. Tuesday, May 9th is the offerings to Olokun, ruler of the depths of the ocean. Yemaya, his feminine counterpart, rules the top of the ocean. Wednesday, May 10th is the fete for Dambala. And Thursday, May 11th is a free day. And Friday, May 12th are the offerings that our particular Ile and house is going to make to Oshun and Aje. So do what you can, when you can, where you can, and know that we are all moving through very sacred space this week. And I'm grateful that the forecast is relatively short and sweet, but all that tells me is that it's between last week's very intense activations and next week's very intense activations. So let's all kind of move slowly and consciously and be aware of the mystical, magical elements going on around you, especially because, we're moving through this Scorpio full moon lunar eclipse energy into the new moon of Taurus, what we want to actually manifest and experience in this body in this lifetime. So, juicy place to be cultivating the vision and clearing out anything blocking your manifestation from its full bloom, because that's what time it is. Now, before I get started, I want to say here on the forecast, on the blog, that if you are on my eLIST, then you can receive direct notifications from me weekly or monthly. But my point is there's also an audio link in that email where I am talking directly to my most active and engaged community. So let's say, for example, what I'm about to discuss about this week coming up, they found out about last week in the missive. So just know that you get a little extra direct communication when you're on the eLIST as well. So if you're not, then you can hop over there and join when you feel called. Now, let's get to it. Officially, our week kicks off on Sunday the 7th with Venus entering Cancer until June 5th. It's also a chance to redream our lives on absolutely every single level. The sacred feminine is reminding us that we are infinite beings and can choose in every moment how to respond to what life is presenting. Part of being on Earth is being adaptable and dealing with the ecology within and around you. As Venus moves through Cancer, she is giving us a chance to soothe our nervous systems, reassure our souls, and replenish our energies after a life-changing ride. The value and priority pretty much all summer is self-care and personal tending to that which allows you to function as a human being in the most basic ways. I recommend that you use this Venus in Cancer to strengthen and fortify yourself internally and privately, especially during the summer months when we will have the annual retrogrades to support our inward focus even more. This energy can help you reset your individual system so that you are better able to step up and into the new story, secure in your own self-expression and strong from the self-care and replenishment. Deep breath, okay? I should add here, so take note, this is the precursor to Venus lingering in Leo, June 5th to October 8th of 2023. That's 4 solid months of her rearranging our Leo department. The last time she did this was in 2015, and before that, 2007. So we are due for a major reset and initiation in your Leo department, authentic self-expression, which is going to push your Aquarius department, unique contribution, to integrate and recalibrate how you move forward as an individual. This new energy is going to push your Taurus Scorpio departments, basic survival needs and essentials, to grow, develop, and change in some fundamental way to accommodate the new growth and evolution taking place. Use this time in Cancer to go inward and feel who you are becoming. Feel into what your personal, individual, basic needs are at this time in your life, at this age and stage. Cancer energy brings up development and maturity. It is the area of life where we feel safe and secure, where we can trust that all we need, desire, and deserve will be provided somehow. And any time that Venus moves through there, you, the individual, and how you feel becomes the priority. Once you are internally secure and your basic needs provided for, then you can go deeper by checking in with who you have been and how you have expressed yourself in the last 8 years, and who you would like to be or what you would like to express over the next 8 years. Deep breath. And I will be having an open house Thursday, July 13th. At the moment, it's scheduled for 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, when we will talk about the new cycle of Venus in Leo kicking off. So if you want more information, join us then. That was Sunday. Now Tuesday the 9th, Sun conjunct Uranus. This energy serves to provoke a radical shift within you, catalyzing the desire to breathe fresh, clean, new, vital energy into the idea of who you are and what you came to contribute. It may not be comfortable, but it is necessary, and even more so for those of you who are rigid in your habits and thinking, or those of you who depend on others to validate who you are and what you contribute. Sometimes a little disruption serves to get you focused on what is really important to you. And at this time, change is in the air. It is far better to use the intensity of collective change to shift on personal levels rather than try to go it alone, or worse, play the martyr or victim. It's time for your most unique self to contribute the piece that only you can. This activation may bring the sudden clarity that you need and a refreshed attitude toward life, which can help tremendously as you fortify the connection to what makes you feel truly free, sovereign, and independent. If you resist the shift, you will manifest other disruptions that are far less productive, much more frustrating, and significantly more costly. Deep breath. So, annual initiation for 7 to 8 years in a row. The Sun and Uranus get together and wake up in Taurus right now. So again, with that department, my fixed babies are on deck, no doubt, and the fixed departments of our charts for the rest of us. Now that I'm not traveling, NASA and I are back to Wednesdays with Odu on the 10th. This week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And you can join us on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. And most of the time, we all end up on YouTube because it's the most reliable. So that's the link also that I put in here. On Friday the 12th, Mercury retrograde, sextiling Saturn for the second time of 3 hits. The first one was April 5th. Second one is this week, May 12th. And the final hit will be May 19th. It's going to turn around and come right back. So this has been a process that we've already been discussing along the way. But the energy is really good for being able to objectively see what needs to be changed, fixed, or stabilized in your life or environment. One expression of this energy is a tendency toward depression or apathy, but a better expression would be facing what needs to be done and following through on anything that you have already begun. You may feel the need to organize things at home or work, or perhaps take a class or a workshop of some sort that will help you attain your current goals. Either way, be focused but not too serious. Balance in all things. It's when you focus on the lack and limitation that you can feel overwhelmed and sometimes helpless. That's not the point of this energy. It's just time to take any rose-colored glasses off, do some serious thinking, tend to the details, take stock, assess the value of your ideas, and make changes accordingly. Deep breath. So, how many's been feeling this all through April into May? That it's time to get organized in a certain way. It's time to know what we're doing, what we're committing to. That's Saturn making us serious and reflective. But it can also feel like depression or apathy when you are limited in certain ways and can't make moves the way you would like to. And part of that is actually at this time would be the Mercury retrograde. So let's just be patient and keep processing and organizing and cleaning up on the backstage so that when you go center stage, you are strong and bright. Same day, it's going to sextile Venus because Venus is trining Saturn. So there's this whole little party going on of opportunity and ease and grace between this rethinking going on in Taurus in a good aspect to the water babies of Saturn in Pisces and Venus in Cancer. See how that works? So earth and water create things. This is how we manifest. Now this one with Venus is special because it's not going to happen 3 times. It's only going to happen twice. Right now, backstage while it's backwards, and again on June 17th, right before summer solstice. So this is another one that even though it sounds like a one and done, it's really a process. Because again, our values and priorities are shifting in a certain kind of way. This is a great opportunity to beautify your ideas, improve or deepen them so they are expressing more of your unique authenticity. Communication and relationships usually goes well under this influence, which means Mercury retrograde, it could go not so well. So let's be mindful and alert. This energy also turns your thoughts and ideas toward how you feel and what inspires you with love and beauty. This is a great time to be particularly creative or do something that activates your own inner artist. It is best to keep it light and let go of your mundane burdens just for a time. Pleasure reading, a walk on the beach, a play, or a museum are all good things to do at some point this week, if possible. So again, with the retrograde, you may have to do some self-reflection or do it online or something, but do what you can. And this is not the only prompt we've been getting to get artistic and to express ourselves through different mediums or new mediums or, we're coming into our own, and that's what Venus is going to explore in Leo, is how you want to really put your unique stamp on whatever you are sharing with the world and whatever your contribution is. And this week, we get down with Saturn and get serious about a few things, and that means we can create some long-term stability and protection and a foundation that we can expand on. If our foundation is rickety, we can't go that high. The stronger the foundation, the deeper the roots, the wider they spread out, the higher we can rise any day of the week with no fear. So the trine happens on Saturday the 13th. This is a smooth, easy energy that you can work with consciously and yield incredible, even tangible results. It's a good time to define your terms where relationships are concerned because you are really clear about your own values and priorities at this time. Now, again, that might be under review with Mercury and a couple other things happening right now with the eclipses shaking things up. But in general, this is what we have access to. Based on your past choices and efforts, positive benefits and earned rewards are forthcoming. If you've avoided responsibility in your own relationships, public or private, then this energy can help you get back on track with less pain and suffering than usual when Saturn's involved, right? If you can be practical about your own limits and realistic about what others bring to the table, then this energy also supports discussing forward movement, development, or spiraling to a new, higher level in some way as a team, strategizing about the future, clarifying the vision of what will support and protect all involved, and honoring the essence of life that runs throughout is deeply supported by these two getting together in an easy angle. Venus is also the energy of love and money, so it's a good time to be objective and somewhat conservative where both your relationships and finances are concerned. With this interaction with Saturn, I would suggest outlining a reasonable relationship or financial goal for the next 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. Deep breath. Very powerful to work with these two consciously. All right, y'all. It might be short and sweet, but it's pretty power-packed. And like I said, we're going to have this group energy of raising the vibration and the frequency and connecting with the waters, which connect us all around the world as one. So this is a juicy, powerful week in between the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio and the new moon in Taurus coming up. So remember that too, y'all. We've had the lunar flip, meaning the full moon precedes the new moon. So when a Scorpio full moon comes first, we do clearing, we make sacrifices, we release, we purify, we distill back to essence. We connect with our power and creativity like we've already been instructed to do, but we clear anything holding us down, anything that's going to block our garden from blossoming fully. The garden of life should have both beauty and food and sustenance within it. And that's what we're cultivating during Taurus time. And annually, we get a chance to reset our whole world in this kind of way on the ground in real time, how it's going for you. So letting go of anything toxic or dead or done that's run its course in order to feed that compost to the root of what you're growing and cultivating now. And then next month, we'll have to clear some consciousness with the Sag full moon in order to birth a new idea or concept or self-expression with the Gemini new moon. When we get past that, we're going to have to release in the Capricorn full moon before we can initiate at the Cancer new moon. See how that goes? So just get in the rhythm now of clearing before you can start something new. Knowing that you have to purify and clean up and organize before you can start something new. And that way, whatever new seeds you plant have a better chance at taking. All right, y'all. Have a fantastic week. Reach out if you need to. This is Kelly Beard of Karmic Tools signing off.